My name's Elias, I'm a V5 climber, and this is how I climb higher with Ascender. The most important part of every session is a proper warm-up. Not warming up can open you up to potential injury as well as make you feel weaker throughout the session. Ascender personalizes warm-ups based on the climber's past analyses as well as their skill level, ensuring all climbers get properly warmed up and stay safe throughout their session. After warming up, I really wanted to do this climb because it had just been set, so there was no other people on it for me to take beta from. This movement down the middle was specifically really hard because you had to do almost a split to reach this foothold on the end, and I kept falling back and I didn't really understand why, so I ended up sending the video over to Ascender to be analyzed. Ascender uses media pipes to split the video into keyframes, taking 30 different points of movement data, and then those get sent over to AI for technique feedback. Number 2 specifically is what I was focusing on. It says my hips were occasionally pulling away from the wall, which seemed to be the likely issue. After correcting that, I went up for the next attempt, and I ended up topping at this attempt, just keeping that feedback in mind, kept my hips super close to the wall, and almost leaned into it at times. Each point of data is equally important throughout the climb. It builds almost a story around it that the AI can understand. Being able to identify objects is another dimension of media pipes that I'm trying to learn, because being able to map out holds would make it so the AI can actually understand the climb itself and be able to give better beta based on the style. After every climb that I send or fail, I always log it in my session. Helps me keep track of the difficulty, how many attempts it took, as well as the style and any notes I have about it. Through my sessions logs as well as my insights page, I can track any active projects that are difficult climbs that may be taking a few days or a few weeks. Being able to track my projects is probably my favorite part about Ascender, because in the past I used to get frustrated working on the same climb for weeks on end with seemingly no progress, at least none that I could remember. Going into this session, this is the climb I was most excited for. It had been an active project for about a week and a half at this point, and looking at all the past attempts as well as the analysis videos I had sent in, the only thing I was really missing was strength. Even though my foot placement was a little shaky for the finish, I was still able to get this one first attempt of the session. Getting back on Ascender, I immediately switched it from an active project to a sent project, which is one of my favorite parts. After that, I sent the new video over to the analysis so I could get some feedback, and then I also posted it for all my friends to see because I know a few of them were struggling on that route.